Hello! It is Sunday, the 4th of August. That's not my intro, is it? It is our Midlands map, though. And this is the scene. Oh, look at that. We got a train straight away. I may have played it so that we did. Yeah, we've been a bit lacking in trains at the beginning. Not today. Yes, this is the scene of one of my favourite episodes of all the stations. So there's my little nod at the beginning, a terrible one at that, to Jeff and Vicky. And here's the little tiny train that Vicky got all sorts of excited about. Anywho, this is Stourbridge Junction. And this one comes courtesy of Ames, Accents, Impressions, Music. Yes, he has asked for Stourbridge Junction. He's also asked for Stourbridge Bus Station, but there's not much going on there yet. So we'll go and visit that once we set up the buses. Specifically the 16 is what he wants to see, so we'll get that in. He also wanted to look at Bourneville. That's around somewhere. I can't remember where. It's lovely here, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. And there goes our Parry People Mover. A little bit early, granted. We might replace it briefly for a Sprinter. I'm fairly sure they ran down here. Someone told me in the comments when we actually did this for the first time. So what we got planned today, I can hear another DMU. It's got obviously a class 101. There it goes. Yeah, what we're doing today. I'm hoping to hook up 2 stations so that we've got the full connection between Burton-upon-Trent and Derby, or Derby, as some people say. I am not judging. My pronunciations for towns usually stem from me watching listening to the classified football results on the radio on the way home from football on a Saturday. So there you go. So if I pronounce it wrong, blame BBC. Classified results. Done. Alright then. Yes, we're going to be connecting that up. We're also going to be putting on some new services today. Because I didn't have one, did I? No, I did not have one heading to Derby. But we will have one today. Maybe a couple, the express and the stopping service. It's going to be a bit busy on that stretch. But that's good. Eventually it will stretch out as we head towards Bedford. What else are we doing today? I've got to show you some things I've been up to. Because we're running out of time. As you know, it is August now. And Transport Fever 2 is getting ever closer. Oh my word, and we have new stuff. No, we don't. We're not putting the Class 218 on. Right then, there we are, guys. That is the beginning of episode 93 of the Midlands map. Should I start that again and do my actual intro? I butchered Jeff's intro, so I probably won't be doing that again. You'll be pleased to know. Okay guys, let's get on with today's episode. We're going to head over here quickly for you remember our bus route that had a slight bump in the road that took out the front of the bus? I corrected that and hopefully the AI leave it alone. There's Kings Norton. So we're close. Now where was it? I've tried a little trick. Whether it works, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping it does. But I can't find it at the moment, so this is awkward. I was just there it is. This is where it was. It was just here. It built a road from here. And then cut into there and made a terrible bump. But if we go down here now. There we go. So what have I done to stop them from building? I have put in it's a bit laggy to start with. I did try to cache all the map by scooting around it, but we're kind of on the outskirts of Birmingham. Bit juddery. There are some boxwood fence thingies down here. Hopefully, I mean it looks like they're doing it. It will stop them from building a road straight across. Same here, because I don't want them messing up this main road. So there we go. Isn't that lovely? We'll see how that pans out. Hopefully it doesn't crash the game. You never know. But as usual, I don't mind being a guinea pig. Got to try, right? That's a massive oak tree you've got going on there. It sort of works though, because it's not... it shouldn't take out... No, that will take out all of the... Well... We just won't... I tell you what, we won't run buses or trucks down that road because of this tree. Rather than cutting it down. I was expecting the bus to go under there and lose its roof after it lost its front. But it isn't. It's in perfectly good condition. Do we like these buses? Do we like the MAN? Ooh, you are a bit nippy behind that bus. Don't do that. Gentle. You're not going to get anywhere. Anywho, I've extended the M1 all the way. We had to improvise here because we shifted everything across to try and fit it in. The Durft rail freight terminal thingy. I've also put in Magna Park, I believe that's where it is, near Lutterworth. Plus its bus stops, so we'll get you connected up soon, Lutterworth. And this will all be detailed eventually. I just kind of outlined it. This is the A5. That heads all the way down as it does. Goes over there, branches off, heads down this way, I believe. You can see our trains going through. It's lovely. We're going to have even more freight going into Durft, that's for sure. And this is gonna this area up here is going to be mainly for road freight because it's going to be nice to get them onto the motorway. I'll be surprised if anybody actually uses this just yet. Maybe once we get the Leicester junctions in, possibly they might start using it because they are using it over Birmingham way. So yes, that goes all the way now. And also, you remember our bus we put in, the 285 that goes to Normanton, which we don't have, Normanton-upon-Trent. It would kind of be here-ish. So, given that, we've got Thorpe Acre right there. I feel like we can improvise a little bit there, and instead of it going to Normanton, it'll go to Thorpe Acre, which, you know, it works for me. We'll just have standardy bus stop there, and it can turn round, pick up some people, and head back up there. Eventually there'll be houses and stuff on here, so it will serve a purpose and help our map grow, which I'm looking forward to. Right, let's official episode this. There we go. We are done. Good. So that's where our bus is going to turn around now. It's going to go down this bit because it's not far. This is I know I'm going to keep mentioning Transport 2. Transport Fever 2. Can you tell I'm excited? The closer we get, the more anxious I'm getting. I really want to play it. Anywho, yeah, because in Transport Fever 2, you can plop down a new town. So we'll just go, oh, I forgot Normanton. Plop, and away it goes. That would be awesome. I'm going to live with my mistakes, and we're going to extend this bus service, which needs to go a little bit further anyway. So we've got York Road, which is technically not really York Road, is it? Do you know, could we name these? To East Midlands Parkway. There we go. Is that better? That's much better, isn't it? That's lovely. I won't send it up to Clifton just yet because I need to sort out the roads for that, but I will do it soon-ish. I'm working feverishly trying to get the fever. Yeah, that little pun was horrible. Yeah, I'm working feverishly trying to get as many of the road connections done and prepare for some scenery work because I would like all of this done before Transport Fever 2 comes out, because I will be switching. Perhaps, maybe, no, I will. I can't wait. Shall I say that again today? Right, let's extend this. we've got New Street, King Street. Probably not the real names. We could maybe call them the right thing though. So after New Street, you go in that way. New Street, it's only just clicked. New Street, Birmingham. Yes, isn't that lovely? Anywho, you're going down here. Now, there's not many cars around here, is there? No, there is not. You're going to stop there, and you're going to turn around, and then you're heading back up to King Street. Nice long journey. We're probably going to need a couple more buses for that. Now, I had a suggestion to put in a point of interest here. It's tempting, but can we see what just happened? I wasn't expecting that. This is amazing. We have our first person. I don't want to, if possible, resort to that. I do want to try and force the game into doing what I want it to do. The AI, that is. Because it's kind of cool, isn't it? Look, there we go. Catching the East Midlands train, London St Pancras to Nottingham train. The stopping service, and they're going to market. Look at it, guys. It's happening. Will I have just messed it all up? And with extending this line? Possibly. So what we'll do is we'll buy some road vehicles and get us a couple more of these on. It was that colour? Yes. We'll buy a couple more because it's quite the distance, and we'll add those to the same line as well. There we go. I don't know what the frequency is. If I remember correctly, it doesn't actually tell you on here, does it? No, it tells you the price. $361 per kilometre. That's pricey. Hey, but you do get a lovely bus to go on. There we go. It's looking a bit drab at the moment, but we will detail all that up. There's be some nice fields here and trees. It will look lovely. And a bus cab ride, perhaps. That looks good. Yep, praise your own work. Okay, so we've got that in now, and people are using this. I love it. I love it. Given we're playing on ultra super hard mode, which is pretty much what my map settings do, then that's pretty impressive. That's really impressive. Nothing to do with me. I'm just copying the East Coast main line. East Coast main line. That was due to someone going back and watching that and commenting, by the way, which made me go back and watch it. Wow, the things I've learned since then. It's barely a year ago. Yes, things have changed. Hopefully for the better. Look at you. Look at you catching trains. I love it. I'm surprised no one's catching the stopping service, but it's early days. That's something else we have to realise. It's very early. It's not been active long, this connection. That's going to take a while, isn't it? Putting all of these in. I think someone just did get on. Yes, they did. Yes, you did. So yeah, there we go. People are starting to catch the bus and the train. You are going to a shop where? I was expecting it to be miles away, but you're actually going there. Now, given that, that's a bit of a walk, isn't it? Do we want an extra couple of stops here? Because we are squished up. Those stops here, on this bit of the dual carriageway here, or just approaching it, would sort of work for it being Ratcliffe on Soar. So let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Let's give him an easier time of it, because he's going shopping. I get it. He might want a bit of a day out, but it's just full on story mode now. What do we have in here? These, don't we? There we go. They're a bit hovery. That's unfortunate. Could they go closer then? No, there works. Oh, you'd kind of want them there, wouldn't you? Yes, there and there. We'll undo that. You can delete them both at once, which is something I learned by accident by clicking the actual symbol itself. Alright, there we go. We'll give our buses an extra stop, an extra 2 stops. So after East Midlands Parkway, yes, you'll be going now to this one. And then after King Street, you'll be coming back to Victoria Road. There we go. Couple of extra stops, bit more coverage. Encourages the AI to grow. As we see the Class 37 in the distance there, which was the subject of our thumbnail. Sort of relevant because we was on this bit of bridge that goes that way. They come round quite nice, don't they? I like that. The 47 following the 37. It's going to get super busy on here, isn't it? Because we've got to add a new train. It's another East Midlands train. Now, results while we're here. That's the other reason we're here. We'll hide that for a second. It is this colour, the grey or shade. This because it's more transparent. I can understand that, and I'm happy with that. You guys have spoken, and I briefly put up the result, the final results, and there we go. You guys have chosen lovely pollution-looking smoke. You're so kind. It does work though. It's not quite as aggressive as the white. Anywho, shall we get on with it? We need to add a new service. I would like to do this first. As much as getting new stations in is important, so is getting more services on, especially our first services running to Derby. We're going to start Derby. We're going to add 3 services. I've just remembered another one. We're going to add the 2 variations of the Sheffield trains from London St Pancras, the express and the stopping version, both EMT or East Midlands trains. We're also going to add the we have it on our map, Newark-on-Trent, where we're going to have Newark Castle, this in this little bit here, and that is going to Matlock. We're actually going to be using quite a few of the areas around here. Eventually it will go all the way through Nottingham, down through, stop at Beeston, and then up this way through Derby, and then head off that way. I believe it does stop at Watsonwell and possibly Duffield. I don't know. I have it on my screen. Why don't I look? Yes, it stops at Duffield. It also stops at Belper. And where else does it stop? Warning. Oh yes, we've still got to do that. It's going to be a busy one, isn't it? New services, replacing services. Goodness me. It's good though. It's good. It means we've gone a long way. So yes, where else are we stopping? Ambergate. All of them, in fact. On the last one on our map is Watsonwell. And then it will turn round and head back to Newark Castle. Perfect. Anyway, sir, you've still not added this. Let's create it. EMT blue. I don't know where my voice just went. I've been to it. That's not EMT blue. It's the bright blue. Right, we're going in here. We won't worry about the platforms until we're done. This is going to be a London St Pancras express service. Not quite going to be the same as the one we have because we don't go all the way to London St Pancras. What we'll do is we'll stop at the turnaround point, just so that they have more access to the network. I mean, it is also tempting to try and squeeze in the curly whirly underground station as a turnaround like you would on a model railway. So we might do that as well. I kind of want to do that. Anyway, which one is this? This is going to be the express. So we skip all of the things after Derby and go straight to Leicester, which is good, right? Because that's an express service. It's a DMU. It doesn't say HST. So I'm going to guess it's... I'm not sure what it would be, actually. I need to look that up. But we'll put a train on, probably something like this, on 37 or... Ooh, I don't know now. Anyway, get in here. You go in there, Derby, Leicester. Now, we don't have anywhere like Chesterfield or things like that on our map. So we're going to have to just wing this a little bit, where we use the edges of the map to turn around. For now, we're going to have to stop here. Doesn't stop here. It pretty much goes all the way. This surprised me. It goes all the way from Leicester to London. That's a nice quick train, isn't it? Yeah. That will get you there pretty quickly, I would imagine. There we go. Right, that's as far as we've got. I don't know where we're going to stop the train this end. I'm sure we'll find somewhere. Okay, platforms. We are going with platform 5. That's convenient. Really? You've picked the right one. You're amazing. That's our first train as well. I'm not sure about this. Is that right? That might be right, actually. The thing we have going on here is that we're not going straight through. This is why we're going to have to eventually head further north. We got the 2 Leicesters. We've got Market Harborough. We're turning around there. Now, Leicester, platforms. You are doing something a little bizarre there, aren't you, sir? Yes, you are. Do not do that. After Derby, you need to kind of go past that signal. And after Leicester, you'll need to go past that one. There you go. You cheeky monkey. Now then, we're probably going to have something similar going on over here. Yes, because you've chosen this. One of these, the stopping service, does use platform 1. So that's a good thing, because it doesn't get used very often on our map at the moment. It will do. Anyhow, you are stopping on platform 3 that way, and you are stopping on platform 2 the other way. Is that right? That's the same one, platform 2. There we go. And don't do the wiggles. The wiggles are not required. It's not easy, is it? No. After Kegworth, I believe that's the right one. Yes. You go in there. And then after Leicester, this Leicester. Yes, after that Leicester, you go in there. There we go. We have our new service. You're beautiful. You're really gonna motor once we got that in. It's gonna go through Bedford as well, which is rather surprising. Unless it branches off, I don't know. At the moment, it kind of looks like we're heading straight for Northampton. We're not, though. We're going that way. I like it. So let's call this something we'll remember. This is London St Pancras, spelled correctly now, to Sheffield Express EMT. Beautiful. The more I name these with something meaningful, the easier it comes when we upgrade them later on. As we get more new trains. Where are you? Syston, of course. People waiting. We should put a train on, shouldn't we? Because we fixed this depot. Our temporary depot. We have depots that are going to appear in Derby and Nottingham. Let's get you a consist on and do not crash. Thank you very much. Right, no, we want... Do we want multiple units? I don't think we do. I'm fairly sure these might be similar to what the other ones are, the Voyagers. 220s, 221s. Possibly. That's what I'm saying anyway. Which, our representation of it is currently these, isn't it? Yes, but an express service, I feel like these are the way to go. So let's do that. We're going to have a couple more of those on. Do you know, since it's an express, should we use the large loco? Logo. Or Intercity Express. Oh, that's sort of tempting. I know it's early, guys. I know it's early. But this seems like a legit use for it that goes direct to London from... Yes. Don't argue with yourself. Put it in. We don't have the wagons for it. But we are going to put them on. And it is going to have Mark IIs. If we pick passengers, that'll be a lot easier. And how many are we going to have on here? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what we're going with. We're not including the loco on the front and rear as cars for our purposes, because DMU is a bit different, where it usually has seating on the front and back. Not these. Different kettle of fish. There we go. Put that on the back. I like it. It's only 100 and... Ooh, that's... No. Should we fit another one on? Get another one on. There we go. 195. Not what I wanted. You pressed the wrong thing there, didn't you? How do we get that? Could you... There we go. No. What are you doing? I can't remember how to build trains, guys. I thought you could move these backwards and forwards. What am I doing? Where's the left and right? I could have swore there was a left and... Oh, I don't know. Just do that. Oh, we're in the depot. Never mind. It's different, isn't it? Yeah, that's how long I've been doing this. How many of these should we have? Just one for now? Possibly, because we're going to have the variation as well. Set line, oh, you are the London St Pancras to Sheffield Express. Get on. Let's take a look at him. There we go. You're building your Mark II coaches as you come out. Oh, I love that. Intercity. Let's go over here. Get a bit of speed up as you come on. Hopefully. Do we have a mainline entry signal? I don't think we do we? Yes, we do. There. That is a mainline, is it? Yes, it is. Ooh, we could sit at this station and watch it come through. Look at the people waiting and hovering in midair. That's nice. I do like to see my trains come out. There we go. There's our other EMT service. I do have it. Oh, you snuck out in front of the other one. Look at you go. Now, these ones are going to intermingle with our other two EMT expresses that go to London St Pancras, but head off to... Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. We can't see our other new train, but that's beautiful. Oh, now we can. Perfect. Do we like that? I certainly do. There you go. Intercity. In 1971. Not quite right. Oh, you're passing your BR brother. He's like, I was cool. What are you waiting for? Oh, yeah, you've bunched up a bit. This, I just had a thought, right? This, let's quickly get on board. Go past our because we scoot right all the way to Derby. We can have a look at the fairly bare scenery, but we do have some nice views. We can see our bus over there to the left. Oh yes, got a bit of speed up. 82 miles an hour. Is that the fastest these go? It might be. No, you can go a bit quicker. I thought they were 95, right? We might have a bit of a slowdown around that corner. I possibly will fix that, because I would like these to get some speed up. Oh, it looks good. It's starting to really look good. Once this has all the fields and things and the trees. Oh, yes. And seeing people here. There they get. Look at them. Look at them. It's busy. Bing. Because it was green, you see, so I did the AWS sound. We're going to scoot off. We're going to slow down here. I don't know what that is. That was worrying. There was something sticking out from the track. We're going to slow down to head to Derby. I didn't know this line was used quite as much. That heading off there is the Castle Donington line, which we are going to connect back up to our main line. I don't know whether we're getting that in today. It doesn't matter though. Playing with trains is cool, and this is our first time on here, and we're going to smash into that tree by the looks of things up there in the distance. Or are we going to be fortunate? No, that's another new vehicle wrecked. It's fine. We're not worried about that. We're not worried about that. Anywho, there we go. Away you go. Looks and sounds amazing. Don't care about any of that. Yeah, we're going to stop them doing that eventually. Now we'll just delete it. You can stop them by placing bushes and fences at the side, and it'll just be enough to make sure the trees and stuff don't get in the way. Right, so these are currently clumped together. However, with some interesting timings, as they settle down, you're also going to get now the two services from Derby heading to St Pancras, and we're also going to need to sort this out because we can't go that way yet, can we? No sirree, because you have not finished the junction. Maybe we'll do that another day then. I do want to get Peartree in today, at the very least. Maybe hook it up. It would be really nice. So stop waffling. Get another service up. Well, you got to make it first. This is going to be the stopping version of that train we just made. Right then, shall we get this one on? This one is stopping at the same stations. except it stops at intermediate stations as well. So there we go. We're off from Derby. That's going to be our first stop for now. Then we're heading... I've got this in reverse, so this is awkward. Anyway, I'll find it. Don't panic. Right, yes, Derby. Then you stop at Long Eaton. Then you'll go into... This one does stop at East Midlands Parkway and Loughborough, which is lovely. And then to Leicester. But then it's direct from Leicester to St Pancras. So again, we're going to have to use this. It's going to get rather busy. You'll notice Market Harbour has been straightened. I'm sure I pointed that out, but yes, it has been straightened. I don't know if they're picking the... There we go, they're sort of spacing themselves out. Then we're going back and doing the same again on all of the stations. Relevant to the beginning of the video. You're not stopping at a freight yard, are you? No, you're not. Loughborough? Absolutely. East Midlands Parkway again. Long Eaton again. And that's your lot. I don't know how many trains stop at Spondon. Something I'll have to look up when we get to those. It might be those, the ones coming from Newark Castle, actually. Okay, so this, same train, just not an express. This will be London St Pancras to Sheffield, stopping EMT. Lovely. And now we're going to sort out the shenanigans that's going on here. Where have you selected? You want to be on, I'm going to say 6, actually, for you. Does that work? That does work. It might get a bit worrisome at times, but it does work. Long Eaton's pretty straightforward. Right, East Midlands Parkway. I knew you'd do that wrong. You are not stopping there. You're stopping at 2 and then 1. Excellent. This station feels like it could be sort of optimized to have passing lines. Avoidance lines. I don't know. I guess when you've got it timetabled, it matters not, does it? It matters not. You're gonna figure it out. Now, this is the one that actually does stop on 1 for Leicester on the way back, and it stops on 3. Is that the right 3? It might not be. That should be 1. This should be 3. That's better. We're going to have to do the same finagling around here. So after Leicester, you need to go via that signal. And after Loughborough coming this way, you need to go via that signal. There. Lovely. I like it. We're in. We're going that way. We're going all the way up. It doesn't matter about that for now. We'll spread them out. Okay. Do we want 2 of the... I'm saying we have 2 of the stopping services. 1 of the express for now. It makes me feel like I should have duplicated the express though. That's unfortunate. But it's been done. Well, he's coming back already. Yeah, he's not going to stop very long, is he? That actually is kind of nice. Right. Let's buy trains. Locomotives. I feel like having the same one in this. We're going to go with this one. We're going to go with the large logo. Definitely. I know they're all the same. No, do you know what? Go with this one. But we'll put Mark IIs on them. Because for some reason the Sheffield line has a slightly newer version for the coaches. It sort of works, doesn't it? We're not going to colour you. Right, let's get you on there. We'll throw some Mark IIs on there. Yes. Wagons. We're not going to have this one as long. That's what we'll do. So we'll have that a little shorter. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't know now. You just went click happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't know. 7. Maybe. Vehicles. It won't show you until you put it on. All sorts of terrible. We can't resize the window. Stop moaning about it. Put it on. Diesel. That'll be easier, wouldn't it? And we'll add you on the back. That's 176. I like that. I like that. Set line all. No, dude, don't do that. We're having 2 of these. Set line all. And we want the stopping, please. Vehicles. How many we... It was 7. Good guess. Right, and that's our stopping service. That is going to make this line nice and busy. So, Trains at Syston. Now, when I watched that video at Trains at Syston, which always thank everybody who takes their time to make videos at train stations, especially for people who don't live anywhere near the UK anymore. That'd be me. But there's loads of others as well. But yeah, it was super busy with EMT trains flying by all the time. So this is going to help that. As our 37 comes hurtling through, are you going to stop? You are going to stop. I've had too much fun playing with trains today. Can you tell? It's been a long time since I've done this properly. It's so busy. It's a bit busier than it should be. They're not spaced out yet. Once they space out though, I think we'll be good. You're actually going to be stopping at Loughborough, aren't you? Yeah, because you're the stopping service. Perhaps eventually they will space out quite nicely once we go all the way to the edge of the map and Bedford. Right, should we get, now that that's on, should we quickly try and squeeze in? It's just a tiny little... There's Peartree. For us, I would like to go down here, a bit further down. Otherwise, we're going to struggle. So we're going to be a little bit south from Peartree. Remember, we've got the big Bombardier yard to put in. And we need a junction to head off to Rolls-Royce. I don't think it's used anymore, but it needs to be in there. Sinfin is in. We also need another stop. Is it on here? Yeah, Willington is another stop. We gently come around there and get into there. There is another junction. Another 2 well, would it be classed as 2 or 1? I don't know. One heads off to the west. One is the this line, our Castle Donington line. Plane coming in. I should save it, guys. I have not saved it in 41 minutes. Look how busy it's got already. That is beautiful. We've got loads of buses to put in here too. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. Oh, well, we can figure that out, can't we? Because you could actually... this won't be an issue because you're not stopping here. So I don't really want to fix you, but you could stop on the longer platform. It might help. We'll see. I don't mind fiddling around with this because we don't stop at Market Harbour regardless. So for now, what we'll do is we'll swap him over and flip him, which it won't work, will it? No, you won't work. Can we cheat a little bit then? Let's quickly put on a cheaty station, which you won't find in there, sir. I'm going to do this before we save it, which is either a good or a bad idea. I've not decided. I'm going to have a zigzag right there, and I'm going to flip you round. See if he does that. No. Can we add the zigzag as a station? Oh, that's risky. I would like to. After Market Harbour, stop there. Oh, you know what we need? Oh, yes. But that's 2-way. It should fix you. There we go. You're just going to pull up there. You're going to flip round. Yeah, but don't actually pick up people. That's terrible. You're going to flip round and go. There we go. We'll see how that works. We're gonna take that off now. That was just to turn him around. There we go. I love the horn. It's great. There we go. We'll see how that goes. Wow, that got busy. Unfortunately, Market Harbour, they're not the trains that are going to be serving you. Anyhow, shall I save it so we can get to and put Peartree in? Not at Leicester. Not there. That was the airport, wasn't it? Yeah, there's Peartree. We're going down here somewhere and heading off. past Sinfin. Let's get in Peartree Station, which I've pre-built. It's not a difficult one. It is the most simple of stations in the world. Well, probably not in the world. Maybe. It is tiny. It's about 60 meters long, which we have. And it's about that angle. As I said, we're going to go a little further away from Peartree because I would like to get all the goodies in, including Rolls-Royce and Bombardier. So we're going to go right down here, which means we're losing quite a bit. Yes. Hopefully not too much. It's a little worrying. And we're going to bring this track down. Yeah, we'll do it from the track. And we'll head down to Peartree. Hopefully, what I'd like to do is get the whole lot in. I don't know how fast this is going to be. We're going to go... we're going to go dear, I don't know. 125, let's do it. We're going to head this way. No catenary. We're going to stay flat. Because we're going to need more junctions. I think you're going to... No, you're not going to lose your house. Good job. It is quite the turn to head over there. So, this should work for us. We've got the entrance, another entrance to Bombardier as well, so we can put that in soon. I don't like what's going on there. That went all sorts of wrong. We put it in here first. It is 4-track, goes down to 2 tracks. Now, we're going to need it here. So we're probably going to lose a lot of that junction. The middle 2 tracks join in. But where are we going to put... We've got to put Peartree... Oh, mind you, saying that, we're a long way to Willington, aren't we? Are we going a bit too aggressive there? Possibly. Saying that, we do have to head north like that. We need to get the angle about right, which I don't feel it is. I know. Do not panic. We will get it right. Maybe. So we're heading around that way. Let's not do the same angle. Let's get this right. We want to head there. I like it. That's better. It's not much of a change, but by the time we get down there, it might be way out. Okay, we have that in. And this one as well. We've got some more things to put in here. As I said previously, we're going to need to let this grow back because we're using the AI as part of our detailing. We're probably going to need to come in here much sooner than would be in reality. So given that, we're going to have to scoot that back a touch. If we can get 67, I don't know how fast it would be. It's approaching the station anyway, so probably not the quickest. Well, we've got to do all this before Peartree, so as long as that happens, I don't mind. Which I feel like we are going to do. This one is just going to gently connect around here. So if that can happen. Not quite like that though. I like it. We hold shift. We can just bring this out a little more. Oh no, you didn't want to do that, did you? No. Why are you not working? There we go. Bring that out a little more and then bring you in. 60? I like 60. So that's like that. We have another crossover as well. It's all a bit scrunched up to be perfectly honest with you. However, we do have a crossover into there. Perhaps that'll work for us. We also have a crossover somewhere like here, so we'll put that in as well. There we go. There we go. And this crossover is totally not in the right place. Which is my own fault. It's more back here. If we want it to be a little more accurate. Of course it won't work. Come on. Really? You can do that. There we go. I say 45 will be fine. That's more accurate. And we will fix that one-way signal shortly. That will be one way though. That's what I'm going with. Okay. We have you in. We can now squeeze in Peartree. Squeezed. That didn't take long, did it? There we go. We got Peartree in, but you called Sinfin. Now, I don't know whether this is right, but Peartree as the station is one word. Peartree as the area is 2 words. Is that right? Who knows? I'm going to say possibly. Google Maps is never wrong, is it? No. Now we'll have to head down to Willington, which is going to be raised up. So we're going to see on how the angles are for this. If we go straight, do we raise up? Not really. Well, we can stay flat for now. We're going to be heading slightly north of Willington and then scooting around to Burton-upon-Trent. We do have a couple of junctions here. So, does that raise up? No, you are super flat around here. Ooh, I wouldn't mind you raising up gently. Could we shift page up a touch? There we go. Like that. And then can you go straight? There we go. We'll see how that goes. Right, that's now heading to Willington, and possibly we can get Willington Station in then. How this works is there's a road across it and a roundabout. If we can represent that, it would be great. And we don't want it too high. We can do our little trick where we lower the track, the ground, either side of the track to get our road across at the absolute minimum. We're coming at this angle, so whether I've left enough space for us, I don't know. Can we get across like that? Yes, we can. Can we... No, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Actually, this one is the one that goes like that. The one I'm thinking about, there's one up here somewhere that goes at that angle. Wrong one. Okay, how much room do we have? That's about as low as you're getting. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay, we'll put you in. I don't mind that at all. Don't know which one we're having. We're going to go with the basic one, I think. Since we know that's the height, can we just knock it down one more? A bit risky. No, I didn't think so. I don't know why you're doing it, because you had it perfect. Up. I would like to put this in, because this is where it's going to connect. Right, get in there. There we go. Lovely. There's a big old roundabout and stuff here. I don't know how we're going to represent that. We're going to need to go straight, though, if we're going to have junctions up there. And then we'll just come down to there for now. And this one is going to wiggle off this way. So we'll have it straight, because we're going to need to connect the station up to either side of the bridge. And then you're going to... Well, it kind of wiggles off that way, but we're just going to connect you up. I would really like them to start building. In fact, I would love them to start building. Alright, let's get you there and there. There's our connection. I don't have any of the smaller roads. We can block them. Oh dear, don't do that. We can block them from building on there so it doesn't look too awful when we're done. Not going to be the finished product, but it is a good start. Absolutely. There we go. Super official episode today. Good start. I'm happy with that. Now, what do I want down there? We can stop them building straight away. Let's put in our fences, shall we? We want boxwoods. That'll do for us. Get you down here. And that should be enough. Same on this side. Hopefully they won't build anything now. You never know. Okay, let's get in some foliage. Some bushes. Get you in there. We've got a little pear tree in there. There we go. I like it. That'll do for us. We could put... we could do the same on the outside. Make sure they don't build down here too. I don't want them building here at all. If possible. So... we're going to block them. Like that. Hopefully we don't need to mess with this station. Once you put these in, you have to remove them again if you feel like doing any changes. And I do not feel like doing any changes once it's in. Well, unless we get a fancy new station, of course, that would suit Peartree down to the ground. But I think that works for us. I'd like to retexture the ultimate station. Well, it's just using the basic textures. So if you retexture the basic texture to be darker with yellow lines on it, it would instantly make every station look more UK. That'll do for now. As I get carried away, as per usual. I like it. We're in. We're in. Peartree's in. You go. Now then, let's go up to Willington, which is raised up a little bit. We're going to cut right through the middle. Alright, so Willington, another fairly basic, straightforward station, except the only thing different here is we've got to just change the length to 80. Other than that, it's about the same. It is raised up. We're going to need a couple of bridges, so if we just manually raise that up, like so, we should be able to get the feel for that. We're going to need to be looking north for that too. Is that... No, I'm lost. That way. We're right near the edge of the map. That's lovely. Okay, make sure we're looking north, so this ends up at roughly the right angle, which is going to be about there. We want to be going... Ideally, something like that should do us. We've got to get junctions in here, so this has to be straight. Or a junction. I think there's a couple of junctions. Has to be straight. In fact, if we figure out where we're going here, we can go straight all the way up. That's better. I should have just done it that way at first, shouldn't I? That should have been the first thing I did. But it isn't. So we're doing this now. Right. Knock you back. Get you in. Okay, and we're going to brute force this one in just so we have stations. You're going to be... No, you might as well just use roads for now until they build back. There we go. You're going to go up there. And you're going to go into there. Now they can build back up, which would be great. I would like them to do that. We've got a bridge going... We've got a rail bridge there and there. But we can dip down a little bit like they do. This is heading now all the way to Burton. Don't know how raised up it is or anything. This will do for us though. We kind of follow the Trent here, so it's going to work for us. Go around there. Alright guys, I think we're going to actually connect to Burton. As long as we come around here properly, which I'm not currently. It won't be the official layout, but it will have the stations in. Are we going to need to drop down? Possibly. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Slight mouse malfunction. Okay, well, you can't be there as lovely as you are. However, you've got stuff either side, so that's kind of cool. Right, you're going up there. And you're going in there. We'll put these along here so they don't build. I like it. We have a mainliney thing going on. After Peartree, there is another crossover. I'm sure there is. Like here, I don't know why. There is probably a good reason for it. We'll put that in. There's probably a lot more going on. We've also got some huge depot-y areas down here to put in, which is cool. More the merrier. They're going to be side projects if you're wondering what's happening. With how I build things. When it comes to putting in the Bombardier depot and this sidings, it'll either be one whole project or a couple of episodes of building fancies. We've got... Oh, I wonder if this is something to do with the fact that Rolls-Royce would come out like that and head that way. That's probably what that's for. There we go. We'll put it in and I'll remind myself. Yes, because you're totally remembering that. Now, given we have a little town up there, what is it, Etwall, we might as well connect it, because that helps growth. Same there, and we can do the same here too. Just to get them growing around there, I would love that. Alright guys, should we extend? No, you can't just extend it. We've got zero signalling going on at all, and we need to fix that other signal too. Right, you're going there. And you're going there. We'll sort these out properly once we put the junctions in. For now, I just like some sort of blocking. So we won't go crazy with it. There we go. Just a few. Just so it doesn't look so plain. Right. We'll have one there, one leaving. These will be short signals. There we go. Like there. I'm surprised I got both of those in, but I'm super happy that we did. One there, one there. What about you guys? Are we happy? It means we can get fancies in. One there. And then the other one would be here. It is perfect. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. That could be two-way. We'll do it two-way. Why not? That would be... Ooh, don't know yet. We'll put this one way and that one. Unlikely that they are, but we'll do it. Well, that one's, I believe, one way. We'll take it. Okay, we have some signals. That means we can, if we want to, extend this service, because it should be the service, he says. Not entirely confident now. Put a signal there that's one way. Happy with that. Right, where's our one-way signal? There. I have absolutely ruined that as a bidirectional track. Thank you for pointing that out in the comments, because I messed that up a lot. Brilliant. Now that's bidirectional again. Shall we... Have I named this right? It's the Nottingham service, which I do believe I have on there, that goes via Derby. Now, I'm going to guess it's the only one I've got written down, which is the Birmingham New Street. Well, it says it there, luckily. We are missing a few bits of information here, like XC, cross country. There we go. Let's just, the colour should give it away, but let's make sure, shall we? Now, Burton-upon-Trent is not the last stop now. Where we're going to be heading to is Burton, and then Derby, and then Nottingham. Now, it says we go to Derby, platform 3 and 4. So that would be there. So they do use this line, but yeah, no, that should be right. You're probably 3 on one way and 4 on the other. And then you're going to Nottingham. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I feel like I might have missed out a few things here. But anyway, we're doing it. You stop at 5. How's that going to work? I don't know. And then you're heading back to Derby. This is going to confuse. Oh, you can't, you muppet. Okay, not Nottingham yet. We'll do that junction. However, that is fine. But you need to go stop back at Burton on the way back. Otherwise, things are not going to work. There we go, guys. We've extended the... it's still got to go all the way, but we've extended that. That is fantastic. Let's play it. We haven't played it in forever. We're nearly in 1972. We might need to add some more services on this. How many do you have? No, you should be... Oh, he's already got the DMU on. Perhaps it is a DMU, though. I'll have to research that as well. It should be. And that's a journey, isn't it? That is a long way. Goodness me. Where's our trains? Where's our cross-country trains? Are they there? Anywhere? I mean, 4's not really enough, is it? Unless they're just bunched up. It's a journey. There it is. There's one of them. People are using it, though. You're currently stopping at Wilmcote. There you go. Look at all the people using it. Again, with a high voice. Nice oak trees. Oak trees are just all in there, aren't they? We'll detail this up and stop them too. But that's the end of the episode today. How are we going to end it? I would like to go and take a look at East Midlands Parkway now that we have people. And a lot of trains flying through here. It's lovely. We might see people, and now that we've confirmed that, still needs a bit of work there. But having people on the platforms and occasionally using the bus stop, I like that. Here comes a bus. Anybody on it? 6 people, guys. 6 people. It's amazing. I love it. Right, let's sit. Which way should we look? Looking at the... Well, the bridge kind of works because then we've got the bus stops as well. There's people getting on the bus. There we go. And we'll get to see out. That's the express, right? That's passing straight through. No, that's the stopping, it says on there. Lovely. Alright, let's hide the UI. That has been episode 93. 2 new stations, lots of new services, some fixing here and there, and we have people catching the bus and the train at East Midlands Parkway without any cheating, as it were. Not really cheating, is it? Do what you want when you're making your recreations. But for me, it goes against what my original plan was, which is to make use of the AI. So I'll leave you with a short little trains at East Midlands Parkway with the lovely cooling towers in the background. We might even hear a few planes, see a few buses, and see a few trains. Express train. Oh, that was perfect. Alright guys, until next time, take care.